Hello, my name is Allison Carter Marlowe. Welcome to the ABCD segment on BNN. Today we'll be talking with Jessica Rosario about Citizenship Day at the Parker Hill Fenway Neighborhood Service Center in Mission Hill. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you, Allison.
Yeah, thank you for joining us today. Jessica, tell me a little bit about your role within ABCD, please.
Currently, I'm the operations manager at the ABCD in Parker Hill Fenway Neighborhood Service Center. I run the day-to-day operations there and oversee all staff and all programs. We currently have 2 ESOL classes, an immigration program. We do the ABCD services, the fuel assistance, summer works, tax assistance, and we have a food pantry and a senior center.
The particular program that we're talking about today is related to immigration and citizenship.
Yes.
Please describe for our viewers what your Citizenship Day at Parker Hill Fenway is all about.
So we've had an immigration program for a few years now, and the wait list for our program had gotten so large, it was over 400 at one point, that we decided to do one mass day of immigration applications or citizenship applications. Okay. So we invite over 60 individuals to come in and apply for their citizenship. We get staff from Parker Hill, from different sites, from different other ABCD sites, as well as volunteers come, and they help us do their application as well as their fee waiver. We put the packets together and we mail it off to USCIS.
How would someone hear about a Citizenship Day? How do you all market that particular program?
So because our wait list is so large, we just call the individuals that are on that particular wait list and invite them to come in for that day. So instead of having individual appointments, currently we only have one lawyer doing this immigration work. So in order, if we did it individually, it would really just take forever. So in order for us to do the mass amount, we just go right off of our list and just call everyone to come in for one particular day.
Okay, now when someone gets a call, what is it they need to do to prepare to come in?
So we have a pre-registration in order for us to make sure that they qualify for ABCD services. So they have to live in Boston and be under 125% of federal poverty level.
Now roughly when you say 125%, is that 20 some odd thousand for a family of 4?
Yes,
okay.
It's really low. But that's the poverty level that we serve at that ABCD. Okay. So we call them in for pre-registration. They come in to prove their income level, their family size, and the residency. After they pass that, then they get invited to come in for our Citizenship Day.
Okay, now when they come in, they're going to have a lot of documents with them. What is that? I've only witnessed, I think, one of your days at Parker Hill. What does that process involve? You have stations, and so they move around and are handled by a number of different folks. Yes,
so after they do the pre-registration on the actual Citizenship Day, everyone gets handed a particular time that they have to come in. So they come in, we have a waiting area in which we make sure that all of their pre-documents are all set. They come in and they register, we pull their individual file, and then we have stations set up. So we have a citizenship station in which they'll do their citizenship application and the fee waiver that goes along with it, because it does take about $700 for them to apply to get their citizenship. But because all of our clients are low income, they qualify for the fee waiver. So we prepare the fee waiver as well.
So you do the pre-registration, they go to that first station and fill out the application and hopefully the waiver. Then what? Because I know that's when it starts to get good.
The next station is actually the affidavit station. A lot of our clients have been here 30, 40 years. They have multiple passports. Sometimes they don't have that passport here and there. So we'll write affidavits if they're missing documents that have to go along with that. So we prepare that, we sign that off, and we notarize it. If they qualify for a medical form, some of our clients, and when you apply for citizenship, there's a test that you have to go and take. But some of our clients have medical issues that don't allow them to pass this test. So if you get a doctor to sign off on this medical exemption, you don't have to take this the civic or the English class or the English test or both, depending on what your condition is. We talk it out with the client. If they want to go ahead and ask their doctor to fill this out, we give them the form and we let them know to just come back with the application once they have that filled out.
Okay, so they've done pre-registration, they've done fee waiver, now they've done affidavits. What's next?
Next station is we do a quality review. So we have people who've done this kind of work for a really long time, who know these applications like the back of their hand, go through each document, make sure that everything's in correctly, make sure that all the I's and T's are dotted and crossed, if you will, and that all the documents are in there properly. So then we get a quality review, and then afterwards, if it's a completed application, if the client brought in everything that they're supposed to, if everything is filled out correctly, we package the application and we send it off to USCIS. If it's not correct, or if there's something that the client needs to come back, like the medical exemption form or a passport, a birth certificate, anything like that, then we make sure that they have an appointment with us the following week.
Now, what is the time frame from the time someone gets called off of the wait list and comes in to participate in that kind of day? How long can they expect to wait before they hear back or get word about their status?
USCIS estimates right now that the wait is about 4 to 5 months since the day you send in the application for you to get your interview. Once you go in for your interview, and if you pass the test, then you just have to go in to get sworn in.
What would stop someone or preclude someone from getting their citizenship sooner? Why is this program so needed?
I think just the intimidation of getting the application done themselves. They don't have the money to pay for a lawyer to get all their documents filled in. Us doing this immigration work, it is legal work. You have to either be a lawyer or you have to be accredited by the Board of Immigration Appeals in order for you to be able to do immigration application. So I think a lot of it is just our clients not knowing where to go to have this information filled out, or they don't have the money to do the application.
You are, as you said, accredited.
Yes.
What does that mean?
So in order for you, like I said, to do immigration applications, which is considered legal work, you either have to be a lawyer or you have to be accredited by the Board of Immigration Appeals, which is the USCIS created this board, and because there's such a high demand for immigration work, and so many people who are not lawyers have been doing this work, they needed to make sure that these people knew what they were doing, that they're trained the right way, and that they're giving people the right advice. So we started getting our accreditation. We did a lot of trainings through Clinic, which is the Catholic Charities. They do a lot of these little training seminars online and in person. All of our staff have gone through many Clinic webinars and trainings. And then once we got accredited by the Board of Immigration Appeals, we no longer have to have any of our applications overseen by a lawyer, because they know that we know what we're doing because we've been doing these trainings.
Can people receive services at Parker Hill if they are not citizens?
Yes, absolutely. You can come in, you can do our food pantry. We have an ESOL class that they can come in and take English classes in. You don't have to be a citizen in order for you to get any of our services. They can come in, apply for fuel assistance. Their kids can do summer works if they have a working permit as well. So there's a lot of services that non-U.S. citizens can come and apply for. You don't have to be a citizenship in order to have ABCD services as well.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming again.
Me.
I want to remind our viewers to get in touch with ABCD at either www.bostonabcd.org, or you can reach out to Jessica Rosario, Operations Manager at Parker Hill Fenway, and their number is 617-445-6000. And if people want to volunteer with a wonderful organization like Louis D. Brown Institute, ABCD has some incredible partnerships with a number of organizations. And as spring comes, I know there will be a lot of opportunities for people to help us out. Thank you again, Jessica, for joining us today. To find out more information about ABCD and its volunteer opportunities, please go to the ABCD website at www.bostonabcd.org. Or you can call ABC directly at 617-348-6000. Thank you for tuning in to the ABCD segment on BNN. My name is Allison Carter Marlowe. Until next time.